I told him, you tender, because it's better for us to have the same contractor so we don't have too much problem. But the thing is, I told him under Governor Sakaja, those are things of the past.
Amen.
Yeah?
My name is Oris Saju. I'm the director of Oris and Sons.
How many sons do you
I will show you. So, I'm the director of Oris and Sons, and I'm a youth. And normally, as we do civil works, I heavy and I in capacity. So I have my team here, also they are youth from different universities. So as we employ ourselves most. So with that place, I have a small guy there.
What are you doing?
What is your name? That's my is a son. You ask the son. He's waiting to go from one.
Oh, good.
January. I have a. What is your name?
Delokeda.
Who are you here?
I'm a site engineer from Oxford.
Okay.
Wilson Abuka, assistant site engineer.
That's us. Now that's the team we are here. I place to continue to get project here. But we have a challenge in this place, Mr. Governor. Since we come here, the tank is there, but there are no water. I try to do piping to support even to deliver water to this hospital. From that point, the pump sees the water takes pump that they are going to make up to date. We are buying water in this site.
Water doesn't come.
The borehole.
Yes,
The borehole iko lakini haifanyi kazi. Pump.
ni stima tu imeleta shida. So now is almost 1.5 months. So is the big challenge to even to us run the project.
As in construction, he needs the water.
Yeah.
But he also was kind enough to do a CSR to try and pipe water into the level 2 hospitals.
So that's all. That's my concern. Thank you.
Maybe thank you. Who's in charge of the level 2 hospital?
She's here.
Yeah. I think you came to me yesterday and told me, please, the Sep County MOH, right? I think you could talk to the needs of this hospital, the people you're serving, right? And the challenges, because I think Oris tried, but now we still have a problem with the borehole, and we are buying water, and it's going to be very expensive for him. Yeah, so maybe a few minutes, 1 or 2 minutes.
Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, actually. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Rebecca Musyoki for Sub-County MOH Westlands. And with me here is a team. In Westlands, we have 6 public facilities, and Mujoruma Dispensary is one of our facilities here. And we are happy that we have in this project here, and we are going to work hand in hand to collaborate here. It's good that this project has been put next to our facility. And as Westlands, we've not had a safe house, and this is a good opportunity for us to collaborate here. And perhaps want the in charge for this facility to introduce themselves. Also, we have a sub-county health management team that has joined us. The sub-county GBV for purpose. Yes, perhaps you can also introduce yourself. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Anna Mwani. I'm the facility in charge. Yes, and we have really benefited a lot from the construction of this site. Actually, when they first came in, the problem with water was solved, but somehow in between the pump broke down and it has not been able to be repaired. So we would kindly request for it.
Yeah. But how many people do you serve? Every time I come, I find women waiting there, pregnant women. And how is GBV from this informal settlement?
Yeah, we serve quite a number of people. Like in a week, we can serve like 150 1 week, and there is a lot of gender-based violence, not only from the slums area, but also from other areas. The Guru, the Ligua, we have all these communities.
So we would want this place to be a one-stop shop. So the facility will need to be upgraded. Yes, a little bit. So I think Governor, our CS was supposed to be with us, but she's going to tour in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
You've caught the 16 days of activism.
Yes.
Our NGAAF chair was also supposed to be with us, together with a few members of the board, and she was not able to come because she had a prior engagement that was booked for today. But I would like to ask our director here to come introduce herself and tell you a bit more about the board. And I think she was also given a message by the chair of NGAAF, Madam Florence.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Your Excellency the Governor, all protocols observed. On behalf of the board chair, Mrs. Florence Kirinya, we just relay our appreciation for you coming here and the willingness to support this. The board is very committed to see this facility come to life and operational. So just once again to say that we will work with Madam Pasaris, the women rep, and we look forward even as a board to support more and more of similar facilities in Nairobi County, but also this we hope will be a benchmark for other counties. And I'm sure Your Excellency will be proud to invite your fellow excellencies from other counties to borrow from this and replicate across the country. So thank you so much, and we just appreciate your commitment to this. Thank you.
Thank you, Director. So, Governor, as I was saying, the safe houses that we have are small units run by private survivors, private institutions run by survivors and CSOs. We went to Makueni because Makueni government had put one, but it was a small facility, and at that time it didn't. But it gave us an idea of what is required in terms of splits between genders and children. But I think this safe house, I'm correct in saying, will be the first constructed safe house by a government and the biggest one in our country. And of course it's needed because this is the capital city.
Yeah.
So as the director says, this will be where others will come to benchmark. And I see us using it throughout to just raise issues of gender and any things to do with women. You know, we've got postpartum issues, a lot of women dying because they don't know that they can do a certain test. You know, all these, all issues related to women.
Yeah.
We could be housing them here, getting them here, and they come in here, they can stay for a day or two, and they can also learn. Because everything gender and sexual gender-based violence can be handled from this center. So we want to make sure that we can maximize. And I believe the county has passed the necessary laws, and hopefully we can together work. So ours is to construct it in partnership with you. In the end, we're going to hand it over to you, and you're the one who is going to make sure that it's effectively run properly. So I think the whole country and the neighbors will be looking towards Nairobi's sexual gender-based violence safe house shelter. So with that, can we all be upstanding to welcome our governor?
No need to be starting.
Tukuangushie moja Madam Pasaris moja. Tukaribishe gavana tena. Tuma kwa hii namba.
Oh, I love her. She's really Governor, you know she's serious. Takutumia namba.
Nipatie namba. Actually, I do. Ndio mzee wa area hii.
Oh, come.
Yeah. This is kama uko few. Karibu sana. And to all of you, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mko salama? I'm really pleased to be here today. And when Esther told me that we should come together, I was very excited and kept looking for a good date. Even as senator, I was really interested in this topic and on this issue. And I'm really glad that you've been able to move to the level you've gotten to, and that you've stayed consistent with your vision. That we must support our children and even adults who are caught up in gender-based violence. There's a slum called Mitumba slum. I'm sure you know Mitumba. I used to teach Bible study there to young kids. That's a few years ago. And it shocked me. I'd never known the extent of sexual-based violence in our informal settlements. But now talking to these kids, age 8, 9, 10, and how normal to them it has become. So heartbreaking. that every day there's a situation, the police have given up, and it just continues. It's their way of life. It broke my heart, and I've always wondered what it is that we can really do as government. When I was in the Senate and the National Assembly, I became a champion of what we call he for she, supporting, because these issues are not women issues, they're societal issues, and we need more male champions. I was just talking to Governor Waiguru at the function that we were at earlier, and she was asking about 2/3, how do you achieve it? So the more you make it a women issue, you'll never achieve it.
Yeah, it's a he for she.
Because it becomes now antagonistic and competitive. We need more male champions to stand up, because real men don't allow such things to happen in society. And really we must pray. We must pray for the values in our society. I have written in the visitor's book a scripture that I like. It's James 1:27. It says, true religion, what God considers true and faultless, is this: taking care of widows and orphans at the time of distress. So that is true religion. It doesn't necessarily speak about, it doesn't have to be a widow or an orphan, but the vulnerable. The strength of a government or a country or leadership is not the kilometers of roads or the size of your army or your foreign reserves. It is what leadership does deliberately for the most vulnerable in society, those who can't support themselves and those who can't help themselves. So I just want to assure you, I won't speak for long, you know we have a date at 1. I want to assure you that the county government will fully support this program, 100%. I don't know how within the law we can actually partner more, because I think we need to go at least a bit higher, you know, and get more bigger capacity. This is prime land, this is a prime place, this is the first such project. If between us and NGAAF, you know, following the law, we can put in support so that we can do a few more levels, so that we can have more people accommodated here because of the multi-use. We can get multiple utility from it, and we're not saying to ongeze because we're expecting many customers. Because wajua tu kuna demand, but because you know there are many things as a society and as government we really focus on. We focus on the hardware and the brick and the mortar, but you forget a society is built up of people and values. You know, you build a road or you're looking at buildings, you forget the faces of the children and the women and you know the society that is around it. There are many things that can come out of this, even mentoring our young people. You know, many of them don't have places to go to. Many don't know how to make career choices. Many are traumatized. Many are limited. And today we were saying, your success should not be limited by where you are from or your environment. But that is the kind of inequality we have. That your ability to succeed is really pegged on your parents and their ability. That is how it has been. But now we're talking about opportunities. We need to open up people's minds. So we'll get on with the fencing. I'm sure my team know how we're going to do that. We provided for something in the budget at the county.
For you and
Isn't
NMS,
it?
there is.
Yeah.
It's captured in the ADP for this year,
It's in the ADP.
and also captured in the CAD.
Yeah. Very good. So there's what we can do this year. The months are few for the financial year, but that the next financial year will have a full provision for the perimeter, the parking, and once we work out how we can now pool money, even a few more levels, so that we can take full use of this. But we must protect our facilities. We've lost so much land in Nairobi because of you, Ukora, in the town. And here Ukora is internal, because you can't steal from, you know, if you don't know. And you'll see the number of acres of land we are actually getting back that we've taken and fenced. It's crazy. I don't want to announce it yet. Some of those matters are in court, but we are standing firm that what belongs to the public must remain to the public. Our social halls, our playgrounds, spaces for market. In fact, someone was trying to sell for me land to build a market. That's our land. Somewhere in Kasarani, they're trying to sell to us our own land. So we will not allow that, and we shall stand firm. So asanteni sana, thanks for the team from the State Department. This is how government must partner. You know, let us not be thinking in silos that this is national government and this is county government. You know, it's like a bird asking which wing does it need to fly, the left wing or the right wing. It needs both. It can't fly with one wing. The national government needs the counties, the county governments need the national government. And I want to specially thank Honorable Pasaris. You know, you are a shining light, you're a great example of leadership. And you know, as my big sister, I'm really honored that you think beyond lines. Even when I was in Senate, and you know, even political parties, after election we forget about parties. We all work together. Right now there are no parties. She was the first to attend a function of President Ruto. You know, saying, look, this is what I want. And I promise you that will take you very far. You'll get a lot of support for the NGAAF and for initiatives from both the President and myself. You can count on my support in all your allow me before I finish to let the area MCA say something, because when there was out of England, lazima usalimiane hapa ni kwako. And then I can finish. You can show us quickly around.
Thank you, Governor, and Madam Pasaris and our visitors. Karibuni mji wa Huruma, and karibuni to Karura. Governor, I was just born in the village here next door. Huruma, I was born there. So we are happy to host this facility here for the county and for the constituency, and we see opportunities whereby the community, the immediate community, also get an opportunity to work here and also get the services. So through your office, we say thank you for choosing Muji wa Huruma, and as the governor has said, this is a prime area. And I know we'll be reaching out to other areas across Nairobi. And I'm sure the commitment that the governor has given, that he will see to it that he also put some funds into this, and to see to it that it also works for everyone and for Nairobi. So you have the county commitment, and we are here to safeguard it and to see to it that it happens. And also thank you, because I have seen you have also given the young people some job here. Continue giving them those jobs. Governor, si tabia yangu kuja kama nimechelewa. Nijua invitation ikufika. So I'm sorry.
But thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Tupigie makofi. I think the first week after I was sworn in, I was in his place. There was a fire. And I hope our commitments were met. I think just to finish, really, congratulations for winning the contract as a young person in your young team. Please, we need your support also. In my earlier life, I used to be an MP, and the law on 30% for women and youth was my brainchild in 2015. Yes. And we worked together. You remember? Yes. So now people say prepare vijana hawafanyi. So msiniangushe. And I've told the county, I've told them, all my accounting officers, as part of procurement planning and part of the performance contracting, we'll be seeing who has not given 30% in the department to young people, women, and persons with disability.
Including the Employment Act. You are the one who delivered it.
Even the Employment Authority.
Yeah.
Those days when I was a legislator. Now we are executing. So we used to blame other people for not executing what we legislated. Now I have no choice. I have to execute. So Dr. Ngunu Asante and the entire team. And I think really for Nairobians, Esther, we need to go out there and tell people, let's just be kind people. You know, let's just be good people, good to each other. We've become competitive to afford as a city. You know, you grew up here, where I grew up in Ngara. You'd know your neighbor, your kids would be in this house, you don't know who. I have friends who I didn't know their tribe until their weddings, because it never matters. But we've become now competitive to afford. People have no regard for each other. We can never develop with that attitude. Let's just be kind. Let's be kind. If we were kind people, we'd never have this. Because if you're kind people, there's no society where such a case would happen in a community, and then another one happens.
Yeah.
Because of how society would come in. So we need to strengthen the bonds of our society in Nairobi County. So asanteni, wacha niache hapo nisobo zaidi. Maybe we can see.
Yes. Yeah, let's allow the just to go around, see the drawing.
Yeah. Actually, let me see this first.
Yeah.
Then we can send it to you.
So let's make Nairobi work.
Yes.
Yes.
Kabisa.
Senior Governor.
Tuma your number.
Because it's a safe house for abused people, on the top there, we make a provision for technical training, business, you know, something that they can earn income. So that when they're here, because they're here only for 3 months to 6 months maximum. Yeah. So this is.
So what happens when there's an ongoing case?
They're here, and the police pick them from here, take them to the police station.
And bring them back.
Yes, yeah. Until the perpetrator is arrested, and until they're counseled, and then we integrate them back into society. If it's an income earning, we now with NGAAF we try and see how we can empower them. Yeah. So basically, that would be the entrance. Then you've got one wing for women, one wing for men. You've got.
So where are we? We're here. In the middle.
No, the middle is in the middle there.
Where are we right now?
We are in the garden. We're in this garden.
Oh, we're here.
Yeah, the garden. Yeah, the garden. Yes.
Nice.
Okay, so basically, I need this all constructed by you. Is that right? And
So the fence is what? How much of the property are you fencing?
just this part, the safe house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you have fence for the rest? Is the rest fenced?
The issue of the land, and they are doing farming here, and there's no fence.
We need to secure the entire property.
Yeah, the 7 acres.
We need to secure the
It
entire
has
property.
walls, like from the neighboring walls. You'll see it as we move along here. So basically,
You know, the mamambuzi zinaingia.
Inaendelea ndio hiyo nilikuwa naongelea.
so this is the front elevation. Yeah, they had wanted to put the kitchen outside here, but we disagreed about it. So this is now going to be the garden. Where the kitchen is going to be a garden. Yeah. So this is garden now. It's not going to be the kitchen there.
So the kitchen will be outside.
Inside, in the center. In the center.
Who drew this?
It's your Nairobi County.
Nana City of
One only revised.
Yeah, revised.
Very nice, but okay.
It's Nairobi County who did the original drawings.
You don't want to put balconies.
No.
Well, that's dangerous.
They can, yeah, it's dangerous.
They think they are someone.
But
You jump from 2 floors, you get down.
changing it.
Yeah.
This is now where the dining facility is. On the basement. Which is a new floor we have to create because of the slope.
How big are the rooms?
Quite big. We already have some sections. We can have 4 cabinets. We have 4 cabinets.
We'll do deckers.
Yes.
Sawa, sawa.
So basically, let's go. Oris uko wapi? Oris won.
Oris and Sons.
Yeah. Oris and Sons.
Yes.
He tendered, he won.
Alright, over here.
Sasa hii unanipatia itaonekana nimeingia UDA kabisa. No, it's okay. It's okay. On a light note.
See, I'm wearing an orange one.
Yeah. Yeah. So now, here we have, because of the slope. Oris, so could you explain this slope or the public works? Because of this slope, we ended up having to excavate, and we're saying that this could be our garden, but of course we'll really need to work on storm drains and all that. Yeah? This is again.
And this is my environment team. They're very good at landscaping.
Yes, yes. Governor, no, Rosaline. Yes, we need to connect, and the MCA. Look, where's the MCA? Yeah. We need to connect now those teams. If you can bring them, and then they can come and see, so that if they can do the landscaping even better, we save money and we get to use proceeds. Yeah. But the most important thing right now is the borehole. I'm just getting the message from UNFPA governor, and they say if you can get an official letter from me, they're ready to support. Yes, they wanted to furnish it. Okay, they wanted to furnish. Yeah? They wanted to furnish, and UN Women will come and visit when the CS is here. They said they would help us with furnishing.
You can get a lot of support.
Yes, yes. But first, they wanted to see the project. You know, Adamula had committed, but he wanted to see the project take off. Yeah, first and done. So this is the end of the building, all right? That's the top of the building. I saved the trees. I said we should put trees. But this will be a beautiful garden, completely sealed, where they can come in and sit and you talk to them, and you just, if you can break the fire, you want a place where it's called home. Yeah. So this would be like the house of the matron. On every floor we have matron houses.
In the corner.
Yeah, on the corners, all corners, both sides. Right. So now.
This is standard room. Which is a standard room.
No, this is the matron. This is.
Oris.
Oris.
Yeah.
Toilet. The toilet.
So kila wing kuna stairs kuna ile, kuna moja hapa center, kuna moja kwa entrance. Unajua entrance building iko juu. Because of the terrain hatungeweza kuset hiyo nyumba vile iko, ilibidi tujenge RCC huku to backfill yote na hardcore, which ingekuwa costly na ni waste. So that tulikuja na idea tukate tuweka RCC katikati, then from that end kuja huku ikuwe kama ikuwe basement, so that inaweza tumika.
So the washroom.
So kuna washroom hapa.
3 for this section. Every section has washrooms and showers. So you know the water. Bring me the water quickly. So the showers are here. Think of this big of about
Ideally, never spot on that.
But we can have a bunk there, so it's 4. Yeah. The double deckers.
What's the volume?
So from here kuna 400 ya beam ya juu, then I'll put the slab ya juu.
That's good.
So this is another room, Then we have the long and the yani gava na maisha yake ndio nzuri kuliko yangu. Kama nilifanya ni risk life yangu.
You were jumping. Yeah, Google na hii bwana.
Yani you drew without a date.
And you know they'll be eating in shifts.
Yeah.
And they
Based
also,
on their
they
numbers.
we want a 60-inch TV, social room as well. Yeah, they can come here and...
Hey.
Hapa na mesha kwa TV.
Thank you.
No, governor is a man of his word.
Unajua anashida juu tutamfuata. Unajua yeye ni mtu wa wasee.
Mko vipi? Kazi kwa vipi?
So exactly what is on that side is on this side. But I'm telling you, this land was huge before.
Because I understand this must have been surrender land.
But the slum must be also quite big.
It was surrender.
But you know, this is a place where you can also start your upgrading up, move them up, and then upgrade there, and then move them back. What is the capacity, the population of the slum? But look at this light. Use a focus cell so that it doesn't light during the day. Everything you pay for electricity. So it needs just a photo cell.
I was thinking of saying my electrician to just put a water cell.
Every time I come, it's on. So you're paying electricity during the day. Yeah. So yeah, tutaenda mbele yetu. Now, Governor, I have the groups, when I came here, the groups asked me for support. You know, the youth.
Where is the clinic?
Clinic.
Because this is what I can pay for the clinic.
Governor, there's the groups, the youth came from the informal settlement. They asked me for car wash. So I've got 2 car washes that were bought by NGAAF. I'd like you to present it to them. So they're here. So we'll give them the car washes today. Yeah, they came from the informal settlements. It's Mama, but take it. I said, what do you want? Yeah. So they said, what do you want? They said car wash. I said sour. So today I thought it would be a good day. You can present them the car washes. Challenge we are having.
Yeah. What do you return in all of them?
Espérate.
No, I think
Tulikuwa wapi kweli?
as long as Naivasha. Mbulu mbizitoa. In the top here, beyond the tree, I want you to put something to help them improve skills. Skills. Yeah. But they can also learn in the social hall. Maybe we can feel women in plan.
We look at the best use.
Yeah. I think we're going to the
clinic first, the clinic.
Yeah.
Donnie!
Is that a road coming through?
The road going down
Yeah.
to the Mudoruma.
It's cutting through our property.
No, just at the edge. With the, that is the road corner. Just at the edge. The road was done by
The issue of integration of GBV services. Because we noted having gender violence recovery centers for us in our vicinities might not be viable. So we want any survivor to be seen even in our democracy. So we need to integrate the services at all levels.
We services the outpatient services. Including
commodities.
commodities for now. There's a few conditions beyond there. So yesterday there was a meeting in Kemsa.
Yeah, I tell you, I was probably not listening.
Yeah, and the chief officer, Dr. Boy, reported that they've agreed to do some agreements. We should bring it to your attention. Yes. Yeah.
Because all our facilities are in trouble.
Yeah.
At the moment, you've also At the moment, you've also gotten a budget for all the health facilities. They are working on their orders at the moment.
People claiming on the comment.
Yeah?
Are they able to claim?
No. This is level 2. This is level 2. So this facility is NHIF accredited, but is not able to claim at the moment. Yeah.
Computer.
Yes. We still not have the biometric and all that. So, but accredited. All our facilities.
Yes, we've given the physicians. It's in process and we've advertised.
For all the facilities.
Yes. In Westlands we have 6. At the moment it's only one of our facilities that is able to get reimbursements from NHI, that is Kangemi Center. We are hoping all our facilities will be able to.
People is one thing, getting is another.
Did you get the equipment requirements for these the new facilities, the NMS Safe House?
Yes, we've actually gotten, and yesterday, sir, we got some small donation from the ministry, and we've been able to distribute to 14 facilities, but we've already costed. Yes, I waited for you, but you sent, since he represented, the former, the outgoing, yes, he represented the officer.
That's okay.
And is quite competent. She works very well.
Keep it up. You receive business.
She's talking about the contractor. Yeah. Yeah.
Governor.
Mambo vipi?
Governor, when I came here, we had a project which was approved by NGAAF to give two car washes for every constituency. Now we had already allocated for Westlands, one somebody in Deep Sea and somebody in Kangemi. But then when I came here, the youth from here says, Mama, that's what I'm. So we decided we get an additional 2 car washes. Give them. See, now the problem is when I'm telling you, nimetuma governor aende kumwambia rais asikate fund yetu. Alikuwa kwa wakati fund yetu na 500 million. Wakikata fund yetu hatutaweza kuwasaidia. So sasa hii nimekuja hapa watu kama 100 watataka hii na magari ziko. So tumesema governor ataenda kututetea ili pesa yetu kwanza iwe released, hawaja release ya NGAAF. Alafu juu yake isikatwe ili tuweze kupatia kila mtu ambao wanataka kufanya hii kazi wapate na waongeze. Kwanza wasikate, alafu wapeane, alafu waongeze. Sawa sawa, mfanye kazi.
Mama kazi singekuwa na handu
tuharakisha sana.
Wasituharakisha hapa tukiweka bwana. Gavana amesikia. Gavana ashike tu kidogo. Hizi ni kura zako bwana.
Kuna hapa
hiyo ndio. Gavana, Mama County, kuna ingine hapa. Mama County kuna ingine hapa. Iko bombo.
There are 3 machines.
Charity? Yes. This one is what?
Hii ni nini? Dogo boss.
So one is electric, one is Jared.
Yes.
This
one is electric.
This is electric?
Yeah.
Okay, and that one is manual?
It's petrol.
That is petrol? Yes. Sawa sawa.
Mama, can we get a good picture? Mama, can we get a good picture if you can turn around?
No, what we do, we're going to go back and have a look. Another thing, we're going to ask Athi Water to give them tanks. So Athi Water will give them tanks so that they have the water. Yeah. Sasa hapo ndio tunataka.
Kuna nyinyi sawa?
Au kiongozi, tunafurahia je kuja hii mtaa. Unajua tumekusupport mara mbili na tuje kuona kwa hii mtaa. Tunafurahia bwana.
Nenda kwa kujaza hii. Sawa. Sofini moja yenu watu.
Uko na yaani kazi.
Ndiye mama kabisa.
Lazima. Je, atuwekea taa pale. Sawa.
Huyu ni mama yetu. Sasa
Taa zimechomeka.
Kidogo turudi nyuma.
The women were asking what for us.
Kirema.
You were asking what hairdressing salon equipment. We do sewing machines, and even some women have taken car wash. So it's for you to organize yourselves into groups and then bring your papers to KICC and ask for what you want to fund. But we'll come round for public participation as soon as our funds are released. Sawa. So you know we came here and they asked for the car wash, so we brought it. Yeah. So, sema mami.
67.
Sasa fungoni barabara tafadhali.
Unaingia mwisho mwisho. Handa wa hizo.
Nitakuletea. Sawa. Nangojea nipewe, nitakuletea. Ahadi ni deni, hawa niliwa promise. 3 weeks nitawaletea car wash. Niwaletea. Ukipa Jared ni chairman. Kwanza yeye ndio mdosi kuliko mimi. Mwambie ile unataka, atakuja tuambie bora pesa iwe release. So lazima tumwambie rais release pesa ili tuweze kuendelea na hii kazi ambayo tunafanya. Sawa?
Pazuri. Asante. Pamoja. Grupiani.